Hey everyone, hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is your new moon in Taurus message. The new moon in Taurus took place on May 16th or 17th, 2026, depending on where you live in the world. I did release a long 2.5 hour video on May 14th. However, in the past week, I've heard from many of you who said you were unable to understand the video because of its long format. YouTube did not translate it into your native language. So today, I edited that video down into 12 individual videos, 12 single videos, one for each zodiac sign. So YouTube will be able now to translate it and you will be able to understand the message. It is not too late to watch this reading, as this is a 6-month reading, and it is never too late for you to plant some seeds for a new life or a new chapter of your life. So please watch your sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus placements. If you're not sure what those placements are, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. And also keep in mind, it is a collective general reading. So as the messages come through, take what fits and leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means that it is meant for someone else to hear. With all of that said, now let's begin. Hello, Pisces. Please excuse the voice. I've been chatting for almost 3 hours. This is your new moon in Taurus message. Of course, this is for Pisces, sun, moon, rising, as well as Venus placements. The energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon. Good fortune. Well, it's about damn time. Moving towards happiness. Provided you don't repeat a mistake or a past like chapter. Look at that good fortune. It's like a U-turn. This is not the time to make a U-turn. This time, keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Tell me more about this. The energy is gaining momentum. Don't give up now. It's not the time for you to give up. It's not the time to sulk. It's not the time to worry. It's the time to wonder. What do you want your next chapter to look like? Everything you want is no longer back there. I don't know why. Someone needs to hear that. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Don't look back anymore. It's not back there. 6 of Cups, not back there. 7 of Swords, not back there. 6 of Swords, it's out there. You can't make the message up. Ace of Swords, that is the truth. So what this good fortune, this type of life you want, type of job you want, type of community you want to live in, type of money you want to make, the type of love partner you want in your life, whatever it is for you, it's not here anymore. And you're going to sabotage yourself by trying to go back to it or trying to replicate it or trying to resuscitate it. I just heard resuscitate it. The energy is gaining momentum to move forward. This was a necessary rite of passage to get you where you're supposed to be. Tell me about that 6 of Cups. You're on the right path. Might not feel like it every day, but you're on the right path. One more shuffle here. Thank you. 6 of Cups, clarified by the Page of Cups, the 3 of Cups, and the 3 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the Hangman. 7 of Swords. This is like it was good until it wasn't. Or it's not good enough. 7 of Swords. Clarify the 7 of Swords. One more shuffle. Thank you. What is that? Oh, what am I hearing? Is that Reba McEntire? That's Reba McEntire. She doesn't want to leave. She's just wondering if there's life out there. Do an internet search or YouTube search of that song. That's what this is. I don't want to leave this person, place, or thing, this moment in time. But I'm wondering, 3 of Wands, is there life out there? Is there something else? Is there life outside her family and her home? She's done what she should. Should she do what she dares? She doesn't want to leave. She's just wondering if there's life out there. Yes. Yes, my darling, there is. One more shuffle here. Thank you. 7 of Swords, 8 of Cups, but it will require you to walk away. Physically, emotionally, energetically, financially. Your 9 of Cups, I was going to say, is on the other end of, on the other side of this. There's the Fool card. Keep walking. You're moving in the right direction. Page of Wands. You are moving in the right direction. 10 of Pentacles. Tell me about the 6 of Swords. Don't look back. There's nothing back there. One more shuffle. Thank you. 6 of Swords, clarified by Knight of Swords, Temperance, and the 4 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Wands. Your guys, Archangel Michael, they're bringing you right where you need to be. 4 weeks. Something changes here within the next 4 to 5 weeks. Something changes. But it begins here in the energy of the new moon in Taurus. Tell me more about the past here. Tell me more about the past here. One more shuffle. Thank you. Empress, King of Wands, and the Hermit. Bottom of the deck, Judgment. Why the Hermit? Something here about going within. I've been reading for almost 3 hours now, so I'm not sure who it was. Maybe it was Gemini. And Gemini's thing was like to look back at this past experience and say, yes, Seven of Swords. And I think they had a Seven of Swords in the heart of their spread too. Maybe if you have some Gemini placements, you want to take a look at that. I use an entirely different deck for them. But there was something here with the Gemini reading that might relate to you, whether you have that placement or not, about looking back at that past experience, situation, environment, connection, and say, maybe there were times where I self-sabotaged myself, or I allowed other people to sabotage me, or to take advantage of me, or to betray me. And it's being able to gather all the knowledge and wisdom, and just take the knowledge and wisdom with you moving forward. Not the hurt, not the pain, not the bitterness, not the resentment, not the guilt if you did anything wrong. This is literally looking back at that. I worked on it. I engaged in this, with my own free will, and it just didn't pan out the way I thought it would. I sabotaged it, they sabotaged it, or I just outgrew it. Whatever it was, just take the knowledge. The knowledge is going to be important as you move forward. Why? Why is the knowledge important as Pisces moves forward? Why is the knowledge important? One more shuffle. Thank you. Why is the knowledge important? Magician, King of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Two of Cups. Wow. My mind was just blown there. The reason why you need to take the knowledge with you is because when you understand what didn't work and why it didn't work, then you're going to understand what you want, what you truly want. You have to understand why that ended, or why that didn't play out, or why you did what you did, or why they did what they did. That knowledge is going to help you, manifest what it is that you desire. For me, queens exist in the present because they process the past. Kings take action. So this is you being able to now take action and manifest what it is that you desire. And that's why that message in the beginning was like, it's not back there. It's what you want. Don't manifest the situation, environment, or connection that you had. Create something entirely different for yourself. Five of Pentacles. Why would we want to manifest the Five of Pentacles again? A job that didn't pay us enough. A lover that, abandoned us, or emotionally depleted us, or cheated on us. We don't want to manifest that. I say we, like the collective we don't want to manifest that. So where are we going here? Where are we going? There's good fortune. Energy is gaining momentum. Two of Cups, a new partnership. The Tower comes in out of the blue. Nine of Wands, do not give up. Whatever is here that is cycling out of your life, the job, the living situation, I hate to say it's being replaced, it's being replaced. I hate to say that. So there's like a new lover, a better boss, a better business partner. Not this. Not this Seven of Swords, whatever occurred here. You did it, they did it, you both did it. So there's something here about you do need to look back at that experience and say, this was everything I did to try to achieve this goal. And this is what didn't work. This is what worked and this is what didn't work. Just take the knowledge. Because with that knowledge, now you're like, now I know what I want to create. That relationship didn't work out, but now I know the type of romantic partner I want to join. That job didn't work out, but now I know the kind of job that I want. That business didn't work out. Doesn't mean I can't be a business owner in the future, but now I know what kind of business I want, or how I'm going to market it or advertise it. Take the knowledge, build the new with the knowledge of the past. Build a new chapter with the knowledge of the past. And someone here is being put on your path to help you do this. Next 4 to 5 weeks, a friend, a family member, a lover. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about that Two of Cups. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Two of Cups clarified by the High Priestess. The Four of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Cups. Don't say no. Don't say no. You have someone coming in here to help you. Can I get better timing? Not every card in Tarot's timing, but let's see what we get here. Some of you don't want to trust anyone again after this.
You know, you don't want to get into business with someone or in a new romantic partner. Some of you might be like, no thanks, I'll find my own job. No thanks, I'll find my own place to live. No thanks, I'm good single. And you may be. But for those of you that are desiring connection, there is a new connection here. Let's take a look at that. Strength card, Leo season. Can I get timing here? Timing for when the new connection comes in, please, for the Pisces collective. I should say the new healthy connection. Healthy, yes, because look at that caduce above these two people. That's like the medical symbol, right, of health, healing. So the healthy connection. When does the healthy connection come in? Professional, platonic, or romantic? One more shuffle. Thank you. When does that come in for you? Queen of Swords. Well, the next air sign we have is Gemini. Gemini season, which starts within a week. Okay? Ace of Wands. That's the truth. So the next 4 to 5 weeks, I'm going to stick with that. Next 4 to 5 weeks, keep your eyes peeled for a new opportunity. It's not back there. What you need to do between now and then is review what didn't work back there. What worked and what didn't work. And just take that knowledge and start manifesting the new. 3 cards of advice here for Pisces. One more shuffle. Thank you. King of Pentacles. 7 of Cups. And the 5 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Swords. Don't listen to anyone. This is your life. Shut out the noise. You have options, choices, new pathways. This is your time to invest in you, to take action on your own behalf, to create the life you truly desire, the type of relationship you want, the type of community you want to live in, the type of business you want to have, or the type of job you want to have. Shut out the outside noise. Thank you for your opinion, and that's it. Or I don't even want to hear your opinion. You know, you handle that how you want. Geminis, we can be pretty abrupt. We're very Queen, King of Swords. But you do what is best here for you. But your advice here is to shut off the noise. Because when everyone's telling you what you should do with your life, it becomes increasingly difficult for you to decide what you need to do with your life. It becomes very confusing. And you start questioning yourself and you start doubting yourself. So there's something here about, for the next 4 to 5 weeks, I'm not telling you to be like total hermit and isolate yourself. But there is something here, it's like, other people's opinion, you don't need to hear it right now. This is a decision you need to make if this message is resonating for you. We have Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands. I think you're going to have a lot of people come in. People that don't have the experience you have. Knights don't have the experience of kings and queens, no offense. So you're going to have some people who come in with different ideas and, no, you should do this, this feels good, you should do that, you should do... You have to do what's best for you. This is your pentacle resource, your time, your love, your money, your talent. You get to decide what you do with it next. You got to be a little stubborn here. I know King of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but in this deck, it actually is just Taurus. Look at the 2 bullheads on the back of that chair up here. So you need to be a little stubborn. And like, this is my decision to make. 3 cards of advice on how they can shut out the noise. One more shuffle. Thank you. Shutting out the noise. The Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands. When these people come in, Hierophant, I don't want to hear it. Stubborn, Taurus. There's something here, Taurus. 8 of Pentacles, Taurus. I'm going to work on this. I'm going to figure this out. If I need your help, I'll ask. If I need your opinion, I'll ask. If I need your assistance, I'll ask. But at the end of the day, I'm the authority here of my life. I'm going to make this decision. That's your advice. So that's what I have for you, Pisces, at this time. Energy is gaining momentum. Good fortune is on the horizon. Look back to the past, not to repeat it, not to manifest it, to learn from it. So you can manifest what you want. New person coming in within the next 4 to 5 weeks. Be open to that. Just be open to that connection. You don't have to rush into it. You don't have to make any decisions. Just make sure it's not a missed opportunity. And in the meantime, when people are trying to cloud your judgment and tell you what to do with the next chapter of your life, just tell them no thanks. And that could even go for tarot readings. I got to be honest with you. I always say don't allow tarot to dictate what you do. But some tarot readers really try telling you what to do. Shut off the outside noise. If you don't want to watch tarot for the next week, don't watch it. Watch funny movies instead. Go for walks instead. Take bubble baths instead. Smoke a good cigar instead. Maybe you just need to kind of shut off the world for a little bit until you decide what it is that you want to do with the next chapter of your life. That is what I have for you, Pisces, at this time. If you like that message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, subscribe, hype the video if you're able to do that. what was I going to do with your deck? There you go. Hype the video if you're able to do that on your mobile device. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.